What's up, ding dongs? Today I'm going to talk about the Marvel Secret Wars and DC Convergence events and what the hell they are. For comic book and superhero fans out there, you have probably heard about these massive events happening in both Marvel and DC. Marvel is going through their Incursion/Secret Wars/Battle World event, which makes my head kind of break, while DC is going through their Convergence, which seems from the outside without proper research like another continuity reboot, one of DC's favorite pastimes. I'm gonna break these two events down into little itty bitty bits of information to make them more understandable, hopefully. I'm gonna talk about DC's Convergence event first because it doesn't make my eye twitch when I think about it. So, Convergence is a massive multiverse event spanning 2 months. The basic story, which has been announced so it's not spoiling anything, is about the classic DC supervillain Brainiac. He is most famous for bottling up cities for his never-ending collection, but now he's stepped up his game. He's bottled up cities from different timelines, planets, even old continuities that comic book fans thought were dead and gone. Brainiac has taken these bottled up DC nuggets to a planet outside time and space, cause reasons, then opened them up to see what happens when these characters meet. Could be good, hopefully it's bad. Like good bad, cause that's what you want, right? You want your favorite characters to fight each other, like Flash vs. Flash, Superman vs. Superboy, probably, fuck if I know. All I know is that there was a new character, Telos, who's been introduced, and he looks sick. Why is this in the news? Well, from the outside, like I said before, it appears like a continuity reboot like Crisis on Infinite Earths. However, there were no announcements about this being a reboot, and there was so much money put into the New 52 back in 2011, it just doesn't make sense to make a brand new universe. Sure, the New 52 might not have been accepted by all comic book fans, and maybe alienated some of them to the point where they stopped reading altogether, but that doesn't mean you need to wipe clean the slate and make a whole new universe, right? Yeah. It looks like DC's just trying to get on those readers' good sides again. They're like, hey, remember when we retconned all your favorite things? We didn't, just kidding, they're back. It's what we like to call a band-aid, and a poor one at that. I'm just kidding. Come on, it sounds pretty cool though, right? I've been a fan of all of DC's events in the past, so I'm pretty pumped for this. But Marvel's is something else. All right, guys, we're gonna try to muscle through the Marvel part. Get ready. This thing is, at least for me, is super confusing. It's actually so confusing that Marvel is releasing a fake newspaper from this fictional battle world for the readers to explain what the hell's going on in their stories. It's like they don't trust them enough or something. Backing up, there have been events in the Marvel multiverse called Incursions. Basically, an alternate universe's Earth will appear in the sky of our Earth. Now here's when things start to get confusing. Within 8 hours, both planets will collide and be destroyed. However, one planet can destroy the other one, which would save its own skin. It's tricky. One civilization's gonna have to choose to destroy the other one just so that they can live. Pretty high stakes. What has been released from Marvel Comics is that the 616 universe, the main Marvel universe, and the Ultimate universe are going to collide and create a new world called Battle World. They just established that they destroy each other, but they went ahead and backpedaled. And for some reason, this new world will contain every single fan favorite Marvel storyline of all time. Literally every single one. And it gets even more confusing. The Marvel 616 universe and the Ultimate universe collided and ended, right? Wrong. They actually still exist in this new world along with all the other ones, like the Marvel Zombie universe, worlds that are run by Ultron, Apocalypse, and MODOK. One of the worlds is based on the X-Men 90s cartoons. There's Greenland, which is based on Planet Hulk, and a Hydra Empire. All these fucking awesome things happening at the same time for no fucking reason. I love the idea of putting all my favorite things into a pot and seeing what happens, but why this way? Like if I'm experimenting when I'm cooking, I wouldn't use all my ingredients at once. I'd take a little bit, I'd test it, come back, and then use all of it. Marvel, instead of going like DC and taking their characters and putting them in another reality, they're just taking all they have and putting it into one basket. Like, is this supposed to intrigue new readers to come over to Marvel? Because if I was a new reader and I went over to go check it out, it looks like a fucking mess. Like I wouldn't know where to start. Where am I supposed to start? I don't know. On the positive side, Marvel is releasing a bevy of new comics that are top-notch and calling back to some of the greatest storylines like Days of Future Past, Marvel Zombies yet again, and Civil War. DC's post-Convergence lineup is pretty cool too. People have a tendency to freak out before any major changes or events. All I'm gonna do is sit back, tune out, and read some comics. Let's see what happens. Also, Marvel is doing an Attack on Titan crossover, which sounds pretty freaking awesome. Anyways, guys, I hope this cleared up a few questions. DC's Convergence just started, so you should check it out. And also let me know in the comments down below what I should talk about on the next episode. I'm Sam Basher. I love you. Goodbye.